Subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell icon for the latest film interviews, features, and recommendations on the movies that matter. In the new action film Extraction that drops on the 24th of April on Netflix, Avengers star Chris Hemsworth plays a highly skilled mercenary who's recruited to rescue a young boy that's been kidnapped by a crime lord in Dhaka. The film, which was shot extensively in India, also stars Randeep Hooda, Priyanshu Penyuli, and newcomer Rudraksh Jaiswal. It's been directed by Sam Hargrave, who was the stunt coordinator on films like Atomic Blonde, Suicide Squad, and Avengers Endgame. Now, I spoke with Chris and Sam over video conference about the role that films can play in these times of crisis, and the fact that right about now, a virus is a much deadlier enemy than even Thanos. Take a look. Not to undermine the situation that we're in, but it is hard to miss that what we're going through globally right now seems like something straight out of a big Hollywood disaster movie, doesn't it?
It does. It really does. I just rewatched Contagion recently and kind of was like,
Yeah.
oh my goodness.
Yeah, yeah, scary in that sense. Every time, I feel like
Yeah.
they're playing those movies continuously now on for some
Yeah.
reason. I'm sort of like, I don't really need to see that film right now because we're
Yeah.
living versions of it. But yeah, very strange time, mate. Yeah.
Very.
Your film Extraction, it drops at a time while the world is dealing with this global crisis. What role do the two of you believe that films and entertainment and the arts can play in times like this?
Look, I think the same way, it does in a situation that would be seemingly normal and that we're used to, provides an escape and entertainment and forces you to, for that hour or 2 hours to think outside of your own little space. And in particular, in a time like this, I think if this gives people a removal from whatever sort of anxiety and so on that they're dealing with now, then that's great. But it's it is a very tricky thing for anyone to sort of navigate.
Yeah, same. I mean, arts are, like Chris said, a way for people to escape, to see. Again, it's a door open to another world, so you get to experience things. And I think for people who have never seen that side of the world, this is a very interesting look into that region of the globe. And hopefully, the people who watch this can go along on a very entertaining journey with these characters who hopefully you get to know and love, and just like Chris said, escape for just a little bit of time. That's all you need to to recharge the battery in these crazy times.
Right. But do you believe that this experience, this moment that we're in, is going to change you fundamentally as artists, as filmmakers?
Personally, I'll
You go.
keep it short. But, I mean, it's not going to change the way I approach things. I mean, I've always kind of approached art and film as because I love it, and it's a kind of a creative, expressive need. Now, it may, depending on how long this goes, no one knows the kind of
Right.
what the future holds. But we may have to alter some of the technical aspects of it. But I think storytelling in the arts will still remain strong, a necessity for people. Just the culture is built around these arts, and in our modern times cinema is one of those expressions of art, and I think it's a very important thing for people to be able to escape
Right.
and to express themselves. So fundamentally why I do it, and that I want to do it, will not change.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel the
Great.
same. Logistically, obviously, that we don't know, and there may be sort of different ways of having to shoot come the future. We don't know what that holds, but same thing as far as my intention and love for the art. I think is the same as it was prior to this, and will be. But I feel fortunate, I guess, to be a part of films like this, and or the Marvel films that I've worked, or we both of us have worked so much in,
Right.
that do provide such a sort of otherworldly escape and entertainment, and bring such joy to so many people. I think you got to feel good about that.
But going forward, do you think that Hollywood is going to need to raise the stakes? The film business, it's going to need to raise the stakes. It feels like a drug lord in Bangladesh or a super villain like Thanos seems to pale in comparison to the deadly virus that can bring the world to its knees, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we're in a very specific time right now. I mean, and everyone deals with their own enemies in
Yeah.
their own ways. So I think, is a virus that threatens the world any more specifically, a greater obstacle for someone than trying to, win a race? In that
Right.
moment in
Mm.
time, for them, that obstacle is everything. Getting to the Olympics, that's everything. Now it's surviving, keeping your family safe. So I think stories, you don't need to be kind of tell the global crisis every time. Sometimes the
Yeah.
very personal journey is just as great a triumph. So I think, I think people are going to be personally not wanting to see a lot of movies about the stuff we're living through right now.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
important
As
to
we
stay
just
away from
discussed,
that.
like
We're living it.
seeing those films like Contagion and so on, me personally and a lot of people, I don't think want to see that topic right now. So I think more so than ever to have something separate from that is a good idea.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Well, good luck, gentlemen. Thank you, and stay safe. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You
Thank
too.
you.
Thank you.